Good morning, everybody. Mr. Gersh here. Just wanted to give you guys some fun activities that you guys can play with family members. Like I said in our last video, I want you guys to still follow all of the rules for social distancing. So any activities that we give you guys, we like you guys to do them individually, or maybe with a little brother or sister, or somebody in the household that you're already living with, parents, things like that. But nobody, no neighbors, no friends, just keep it at home, please. Hopefully you guys are all well. The activity that we're going to do today is probably the activity we were going to start this week if we were in school. So what it's going to be is ultimate Frisbee. Now, what you're going to need to do is hopefully you guys have a Frisbee in your home. You do not have to do these. These are just fun games that you guys can play if you like to do them. You can get a Frisbee that you have in your house. If you don't have a Frisbee in your house, you can use a paper plate, a top to a 5-gallon bucket. Be creative. All these activities are doing is just ways to get you guys outside, maybe have a little fun with your family, things like that. Me and Mrs. Iverson have loved reading all your guys' assignments. We've noticed you guys have been doing a lot of these different activities with your family. Maybe this is one that you guys can include in your fitness log, or one of the things that you guys do. God bless you. So here we go. Now, I'm going to have 5 little helpers today. All right? And I got all types of kids to help me out. So we got, what's your name? We got Willow. What's your name? Look at the camera. Come on over here, baby ma. You can see you guys sit down. You guys can sit down. Stay seated down. Who do we have here? What do we got there? River. What's your name? River. And what's your name? Okay. All right. He does call you Bobby. And that's fine. I've been called worse. And that's Peter. All right. So these guys are going to help me out today to show you guys what we're going to be doing. And if you have a younger brother or sister, a parent in the household that you want to do this with, it'd be fantastic. So first we're going to go over is the basics of how to throw a Frisbee. Guys, quiet. Please quiet. We're going to go over the basics. When you throw a Frisbee, make sure it is flat. All right. But the first thing you need to do is to make sure that the Frisbee's flat. Let me get a better Frisbee. Make sure the Frisbee's flat when you hold it, because if you tilt it in either direction, it's going to go in that direction. So if you want good accuracy, make sure that you keep it flat. The second most important thing is to make sure it has good spin. And the way to do that is, the grip should be either 4 fingers on the bottom, your thumb on the top, or you can put 3 fingers on the bottom. I like to put my index finger right here on the side, and then my thumb on the top. If I hold that flat, and I put it across my body, holding it with my dominant hand, I can step towards my target and put all the spin with my wrist. So I'm using my wrist and my elbow to give that Frisbee spin. You do not want to use your shoulder or your waist too much. If you use your waist too much, it's just going to go flying off to the side. All right, this is mostly in your shoulder, especially your elbow and your wrist. All right, practice this and point towards your target when you guys are throwing it. If you point to your target as you throw, as soon as you let go of it, if you point to your target, it should get there if you're holding it flat. All right? Next thing you need to know is how to catch it. Pretty simple. You can put one hand on the top, one on the bottom, or you can just use this simple one-handed grab if you're very good at that. Thumb on top or thumb on bottom, whatever your preference is. Now, my helpers right here, we're going to try a little pass. Why don't you guys come on over here? We'll get, you guys want to do girls on this side, boys over there? Or, all right, we'll do boys over here. Oh, girls here? Girls here. Come on over here, bros. And all we're going to do is a little pass back and forth just to get warmed up. Come on over here, bros. And Pete. Come on, Pete. Hurry up, Pete. Come on, Pete. Come with me. All right, he's going to stay with you guys. All right, so what we're going to do, you guys, I'm going to try to throw to us first. Go ahead, you guys throw to us first. All right, here we go. Nice pause. Holding this flat. Step towards me to give a little bit more oomph. Nice pause. Matty Rose. All right, let's see you do it. something to do if you have a younger brother or sister. Maybe bring them in the backyard and try it out. I'm sure they'll enjoy it. You can run it in the field, backyard, and just have a pass. All right. Good job. All right. Now, if you want to just have a pass, it could be just kind of a nice leisure activity, or you can play Ultimate Frisbee. The rules for Ultimate Frisbee, you can look those up on the internet. I can give you all the rules. If you go I'll take that. If you Google Ultimate Frisbee rules, you can learn how to play. For right now, just have a nice little pass. If you want to step it up another notch, hey guys, come on over here. Grab a Frisbee. Grab a Frisbee. Willow, can you grab that one over there? Go grab it. Go grab me that white one over there. Put it right here. And then what you can do, if you want to come on over here, Mom, is I set up a line using rope. Good job. Good job. Here, I'm going to use those. All right? So I set up a line using the rope. If you look, I set up this line using rope, and this is just going to be a boundary line that these kids are going to use to knock down different items. So one of the things you can use, if you guys have a soda bottle or a milk carton, you can just set it up. It's just a target for you guys to practice your accuracy. I also have a couple of my kids' figurines. If you're watching this, any adults, you probably know who these are. If you don't, you're going to have to learn. Right now, Peter's got those, and that's going to be a tough thing to get away from him because he's a big Macho Man Randy Savage fan.
Peter, give those to Daddy.
All right?
Go give those to Daddy.
So
he needs those.
And you guys can try to knock down this milk carton, all right? Whoa, we knocked it down with the wind. Yeah, we'll put it up here. We'll put it right here. So it doesn't knock down. Go ahead. Whoa! Bad. Not bad. Come on, Riv, let me see yours. Whoa! That's a crazy thought. Let me see. You're gonna hold it like this. Hold it flat. Okay. Nice job! Can I set one of those guys up too? Can I set one of these guys up? Thank you, guys. All right, so anybody who's out there, an adult, you might know who this toy is. Maybe you don't. But you can set up any kind of a figurine or a children's toy. You could use it as accuracy, as target. Try to knock down jab or trap it off. He-Man. Oh. All right, we're going to do this. Tony. Okay, take that, Pete. Step back. Come on over here. Good job. All right, see if you guys can knock that down. All right, nice job, Maddie Rose. Nice job. All right, let me have another Frisbee. So, that right there is just for target, for accuracy. Just a fun little game. You can keep points if you want to have certain things worth more points than the other. You can do that, and you can play a little game up to 11 or 21, depending on what you want to play. The other toss, hold on one second, guys. Nice job. The other toss I want to show you guys is the hammer toss. And this is a pretty popular throw for trick tosses. So what it is meant to do is, let me get two people, everybody stop with the Frisbee. Hold your Frisbees, put them on the floor, put them on the ground. Good, come on over here on the rope, line up on the rope. Grab a seat, just put applesauce on the rope. Good, you too, Pete. Let him have a Frisbee. Grab a seat, Pete. Here. This one? Alright, there we go. Let him have a good Frisbee. Alright, so what we're going to do is teach you guys how to do the hammer toss. Now the hammer toss is a fun one. It's used during an Ultimate Frisbee game when you want to get over a defender and drop that Frisbee down to your teammate. All right, it's a little complicated. It's going to be a lot of practice, but once you get down the grip and the angle, you should be able to do it pretty regularly. All right. Well, there's one of my neighbors getting in on the action. Too much I heard we were doing a video. So what you're going to do, you're going to hold the Frisbee with your thumb on the top, and you're going to have two fingers, usually your index and your middle, your pointer or your middle finger on the bottom. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to put it on an angle above your head, probably about a 45-degree angle. You're almost making a C with it when you throw. All right? All of this throw is in your elbow and your fingertip because you're going to hook it over with that top finger when you come over the top. So I'm going to come over as a C here, like I said, and finish. When I let go, it's going to be upside down. All right, so I'm at a 45-degree angle, let go upside down, and it's a pretty long toss as well. Like I said, what it'll do, it'll curve, and then it'll drop. All right? Let me show you in a situation you might want to use it. Let's do Brody stand up, Maddie stand up. Maddie would be my teammate, and Brody's the defender. All right? So let's say Brody's covering Maddie. Go down there. Go that way, Brody. Go, Maddie. Go. Go, Maddie. Go. Now, Brody, come towards me. I need to get over Brody and get a 2 Maddie. So watch what I'll do. Over there. Oh, he's riding the bike. Nice try. Good job. Now, Brody, leave the bike alone, please. Come on, grab a seat. Brody, come grab a seat, please. Good job, thank you. This is the hammer toss. If you want to come over here, Ma, I'll even step it up a notch. That's what we would use it in an ultimate Frisbee game. Here I'm about 40 feet away. I'll make it a good 50 feet. And what I'm going to do is try to put this into one of these either boxes, and look, come on over here. I'll show you. If you look over here, there is a rope in a circle. Can you see that? And then I have a 5-gallon bucket. And then I just have a random box. All things I found in my home. Just some things to make things a little bit more interesting. Give myself a target for the hammer toss. Now, like I said, I'm about 50 feet away. And what I'm going to try to do is get those Frisbees into one of those different objects. I'm going to go for the 5-gallon bucket. Maddie, come get Maddie, Willow, Brody, and River. Can you guys grab a Frisbee and come right behind me? What do you guys want to do? Go for the 5-gallon bucket? Yeah. I'll put this one in the rope. This is how it's going to work. That's pretty darn good. And then here we're going to go, look, Peter's going to go get it. We'll put this one right in the box. This one will be in the box. This one will be in the bucket. I think I was going in. We got another one here into the box, maybe? Oh, and give me one more, River, I'm sorry. In the box. Alright, grab the Frisbees and bring it back. Well, one of the nice things about having a lot of kids is you can always have them retrieve all your stuff. You get the TV remote, catch up at the dinner table, and Frisbees when you're in the yard. So utilize your younger brothers and sisters. Alright, here we go. Come on back. And I want you guys to try it, alright? So what you're going to do is you're going to put 2 fingers underneath. Just 2. Yep. Put your thumb on top, and when you throw it, you're going to throw it like this. Alright, let's go over like that. Yep, right on. That's not bad. Get up higher, though. Alright? That was pretty good, but get up. Upside down. Just do this. Thumb on top. Oh. Just 2 fingers in here. Just on the side. Alright? You throw it, you're going to go like that. Let's go over right there. Outside. That wasn't bad. Not bad. Let me try you, Rip. Right here. You ready? Go like this, alright? What? That wasn't too bad. Alright, I'm going to do one more so you guys can see it, and then I'll wrap things up. This is the motion. This is the results. 5-gallon bucket. Alright, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys learned something. And more importantly, try these things out and try to have fun. Alright, so just some fun things you guys can do while we're being quarantined. Thinking back on what we would have been doing this week, and it would have been Frisbee, so I figured I would put this video out there, share it with you guys, and hopefully you guys enjoy the video and the activity. Thinking of you guys. Hope you guys are all well. Take care. Hopefully I see you guys soon.